Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at the Galaxy Cinemas, and today I'm gonna go be seeing AntMan. Yep, like I said yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I said I was gonna go see it, and yes, I'm going to go see it today. Paul Rudd is playing as Scott Lynn, and it's gonna look pretty awesome. His mentor is freaking I'm back, bitches. There's Wes. Hey, Wes, where have you been for so long, buddy?
I was abducted by aliens.
It was this in Fallout 3?
No, South Park. I was in South Park and I got abducted by aliens. It's a long story. You don't want to hear about my alien abduction story, do you?
We don't probably want to hear it. But yeah, like I said, Michael Douglas plays as Hank Pym in the movie. So that's pretty interesting. Although they did change a lot of things around it. Well, Hank Pym was technically the guy who was supposed to be the Avengers, but they changed a lot of stuff around for the movie. They wanted a younger person to play AntMan, so.
For the casual viewers.
Yeah, for the casual viewers. Because I said that in the AntMan yesterday when I was talking about it on my show. In the animation shows of the Avengers, like where they were battling those aliens, Hank Pym was there, and he was a younger version. His wife was Wasp. So yeah, they technically did change a lot of things around
in the
for the
sequel.
movie. Yeah. So it's still gonna look awesome to watch.
And an update, our update version of our Star Wars theory will be coming soon. So keep subscribing for that.
Yeah, Star Wars theory number 4.
Yeah, 4.
The last one was Star Wars Theory 3. We did like 3 parts. So yeah, part 4. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else you want to add before our movie starts in the next 15 minutes or so?
20 minutes. I got nothing else to say.
Alright, so by that time, you guys, we will see our movie, and you know our routine. We'll watch the movie. After the movie, we'll give you guys our review.
I'm having a hot dog. Leave me alone.
Yummy. Okay, see you guys then. Bye-bye.
Well, we just went to see AntMan. And man, it was very, very acid trip, especially in Act 3.
Oh, fuck
when
it.
he swung, it was like super, like really small.
Size of an ant.
Smaller than an ant, and
yes, smaller than ant. And Adam's ant-ish.
It was an acid trip. That's all I gotta say.
It was an acid trip.
A lot of weird colors and bacteria things and particles getting closer.
Well, like what Hank said, it was in another kind of a dimension, kind of a way.
Yeah, and it was, like I said, acid trip or you're super on drugs.
It's like, he was high, dude. Yeah.
So yeah, if you checked our last video, I made a theory that it was about one of the stones. I was wrong. Like, slap in the face wrong.
Yeah, that's when we did the Avengers, so slap in the face. We were, well, you predicted that thing.
Yes,
yeah, I didn't.
And
I disagreed with you though. So.
Yes, I was kind of disappointed, but it was even better because there's cameo.
Yes, so actually one guy made a cameo in this movie. Can you guess who that guy is? He runs with wings and he joined up with Captain America and Winter Soldier. Guess who it is? Wesley will tell you.
Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
Man, it was an epic fight between him and AntMan. Oh, just to clarify, this is a spoiler review, but too late now, so.
Too late. You guys go now.
Yes.
Click away if you don't want to hear it.
So yeah, it was like this awesome fight. It was like swinging and re-swinging and jumping around, and it was epic. The visual effects, wow. Now, we've seen a lot of movies with a lot of visual effects, and automatically the visual effects is a 10 out of 10.
Especially how they made him so tiny. It was so freaking awesome how they can do that. It's like, especially with that toy fighting scene, that was just epic.
Yeah, it's like it's really good in this video. It's like you're on a roller coaster when they're.
Well, while those ants were going down that water pipe, it was like it looked like you were on a roller coaster. It's like it kind of felt like that, didn't it?
So, yeah, it's Visual X 10. Now, story. The story is like you practically might tell. Guy gets out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out he has some skills.
And thievery.
He's good at heists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's kind of like a Robin Hood type of figure. Steals
Yep.
from the rich, gives from the poor. But there's one thing, there was a theme in that movie. And that theme is about a father and daughter's relationship in the movie.
And like I said, the person that played Hank Pym is Michael Douglas, and well, he did a pretty good job playing Hank Pym, didn't he, Wes?
Yeah. I don't know much of Ant-Man very well in the comics.
Neither do I, but if you guys know more about Ant-Man than us, let us know down below maybe. I don't know. It's your guys' choice.
I know him from the Avengers cartoon.
Yeah, I knew him from the animation movies of the Avengers where... Well, I knew Ant-Man when Hank Pym was Ant-Man in the animation movies of the Avengers. Like the first movie of the Avengers animation where they were battling those weird aliens, and that's where I knew him from. But they didn't really stick to that story though. They completely changed it in this movie. Where he's all old and he owns a company of Pym Industries or whatever, technology.
You just made it more complicated.
Yeah, no, shut up. Just, you know what I mean.
You just made it more complicated for
I know,
casual viewers.
the viewers know what I'm talking about, so just continue on.
For the casual viewers and comics, every year or every generation, they always reboot the comics and give the characters like newer names or different origins or add little tweaks to it. Clarify, in the movies, totally different. It's their own thing. So don't worry, people. You don't have to read the comics to enjoy the movie. Just to clarify, you could just enjoy it. So, back on topic, it has a theme about fathers and daughters. About the father who did something from his past, but he is scared to affect it because he might afraid it might affect his daughter. So it's kind of in the balance. And I guess if you have any dads out there who have daughters or kids or anything, you might have a pull to Paul Rudd's character. Especially in this day and age, divorce is like a casual thing these days. And all that. But I kind of see it coming because there's always the cool guy's ex-wife always dates some obnoxious douchebag or always the wimpy guy.
That turns out to be the villain.
Sometimes.
Yep.
But then it changes because usually the girl goes back to the whistle guy she had before, but that never happened.
Nope.
That was kind of unexpected because I thought she will go back to Paul Rudd's character, but no, they kind of have a neutral beneficial, and they have a pet giant ant.
Which you guys will probably see until you guys see this movie. It's pretty funny.
So yeah, the story is Hank Pym, the Douglas character, hires him because he is good at breaking into things. To break in to get this suit. It's like this anti-Ant-Man suit.
It's called the Yellow Jacket.
Yes. And the Yellow Jacket, well, it doesn't have the powers like to control Yellow Jackets, but it has the same capabilities.
As the Ant-Man.
So it's
but with lasers shooting out of those things.
Yes. And yes, there's a few comedic moments.
Yeah.
And it really makes you think when you see a bunch of ants, you don't want to step on them.
No.
No.
No, I don't see anything right now.
That we know of. So the story, it kind of got a little dragged down in the middle.
So what do you think?
Give the story like a 6.
A 6?
Yes, that's the lowest score I ever get, because the story, I kind of seen it before. Not totally original.
Yeah. But they did, well, like I said, they did change a lot of things around for this movie, so.
So, I'm giving the story a 6.
Yeah, it'll be probably a fair rating.
Now, the performances were actually pretty cool. It's getting better that all these actors playing in big blockbuster movies with green screen and all that, they're actually adapting to what's behind the green screen or blue screen.
Like, for example, Jurassic World there.
Because in the early days of CGI, people were not used to it.
Yeah.
So they didn't actually put up a good performance. Because they always say, like, there's a big poofy ball with a stick.
Yeah.
But these days, people are more into it because it's the future of blockbuster movies.
Yep,
So these days, motion capturing, all of that is the future. And every year, actors are getting used to it, and movies are getting better. Now, I respect everybody's opinion about AntMan. Some people didn't like it, some people are mixed feelings. Well, we're critics too. Not professional critics.
No, we're just plain old two guys go see
Trying to
movies.
make it up in the world, trying to play with the big boys on YouTube.
The big boys.
Like Screen Junkies, or Small Snows, or Fine Brothers, or Smosh,
Yeah.
or IGN. I'm
Yeah,
going off topic.
Or I'm just shut up. I don't care. Yeah, go on. You get to go on with your performances, the rating.
So I'm giving the performances an 8 because they're really getting used to the CGI.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too, as well as in the movies. Like I said, Jurassic World there, and Terminator Genesis, which I went to see last time. They're pretty good at it.
Oh, before we wrap this up, for all the big news was Marvel bought the rights to Spider-Man. My opinions on it was kind of, really? Buy Spider-Man again to the vendors? But in the later time, I'll explain it more better. Because I like the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Which there was a little word cameo in the movie we went to see that mentioned our little Spidey friend.
Yeah, saying, oh, there's a guy who could jump, spread webs, and climb on walls. So, yeah. So I think Spider-Man can work. Because Ant-Man worked. They didn't have to, they mentioned the Avengers, but it never tied in with it.
No.
So that gives me confidence that Spider-Man's in good hands. Because they don't have to be like the comics. They could just make references.
Yeah.
If you want your movie to be part of Avengers universe, just mention the events from the movies, and boom, you're part of the canon.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
So on full rating, what do you think we should give this movie? Well, technically the rating for a movie is 1 out of 5. So what would you actually rate this movie, Wes?
Well, it's not a original story. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5.
That's a pretty good rating.
So yeah, that'll be it for our movie review. And yeah.
And our next movie? What do you think? Fantastic Four or...
Fantastic Four, maybe?
Or...
Damn, that poster's too far away. Maybe Minions.
No, I'm not going to see that.
I'm going to say it in the Conwood. Either way, I love the Minions. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you guys later. You guys know the routine, so please come subscribe or break, and we'll see you guys on our next movie review. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Bottom.